Google Play Store overhaul paused, key updates in antitrust lawsuit, Tech News 2024. In a significant turn of events, a federal judge in California has granted Google a temporary reprieve from a previous order that mandated a major overhaul of its Play Store by November 1st. This decision comes amidst an ongoing antitrust lawsuit brought by Epic Games, the creators of the popular game Fortnite. The judge, U.S. District Judge James Donato, made this ruling on Friday, allowing Google to pause the implementation of changes that would have opened up the Android app ecosystem to more competition. Last year, a jury found that Google had been engaging in monopolistic practices, limiting how consumers could download apps and pay for in-app purchases on Android devices. The judge's earlier order had embraced many of the recommendations put forth by Epic Games, aiming to give users more freedom in choosing how they download software and make payments. Google argued that the injunction issued on October 7th would not only harm its business but also pose serious risks to the safety, security, and privacy of Android users. In response to the judge's decision to delay the injunction, Google expressed relief, stating, "We're pleased with the district court's decision to temporarily pause the implementation of dangerous remedies demanded by Epic, as the Court of Appeal considers our request to further pause the remedies while we appeal." However, Epic Games was quick to respond, labeling the ruling as merely a procedural step. They emphasized that the court had made it clear that Google's appeal lacks merit and rejected their request to delay the opening of Android devices to competition during the appeal process. Epic accused Google of resorting to fearmongering and unsubstantiated security threats to maintain its grip on the Android market and continue charging high fees. The implications of this case are far-reaching. The judge's order would have required Google to allow users to download competing third-party app stores and use alternative payment methods, while also prohibiting the company from paying device manufacturers to pre-install its app store. Google has already filed an appeal against the jury's antitrust findings, arguing that it cannot be classified as a monopolist since it competes directly with Apple's App Store. As the legal battle continues, all eyes will be on the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, which will now consider Google's request to pause the judge's order. The outcome of this case could reshape the landscape of app distribution on Android devices, potentially giving consumers more choices and fostering a more competitive environment.